The workload will be heavy, and the whole family will have to help. He looked at Ethel. Daughter, we had planned to send you to your grandmother's so you could attend high school there. I'm sorry, but you'll have to postpone that until next year. By that time, we'll make other arrangements. Both your mother and I appreciate the unselfish and capable way you have behaved after being uprooted from your friends on the homestead. He gave her a box to open. Excuse the way it's wrapped. I'm not good at such things. Oh, Papa, thank you. We gathered around to see what was in it. There were oil paints, brushes, and other artist supplies. I've always wished for something like this, Ethel said. Now, Leonard, I'll be depending on you to help me in teaching the Oglala boys. You seem to be well liked, which means that your behavior will set a standard for your friends. Your athletic ability has earned their respect. I'm hoping they will respect me for different reasons. He gave Leonard a box. Leonard's face lit up when he lifted out a baseball mitt. He put it on at once. Gee, thanks, Papa. This is great. I can't wait to show it to the rest of our team. Papa sat down on the couch between Rosie and me. You two girls are growing so big now that you can help your mother in many ways. We already dry the knives and forks and carry in wood for the stove, I told him. And help gather eggs, Rosie added. That is fine, but you can also help by keeping your playthings where they belong and avoiding arguments. He handed each of us boxes. Teddy bears, we shouted. We crawled on his lap and kissed his cheeks. Can I go now? Leonard asked. Not yet, son. I have a gift for your mother. I remember how bad she felt when her hand-painted water pitcher was broken and moving. Mama said, It's beautiful, Milton, but you shouldn't have been so generous. Rosie said, What did you get for yourself, Papa? He held up a book. This is for all of us. It tells about the South Dakota Badlands, and I will read it aloud on the cold nights this winter. Leonard looked at the clock. Is that all, Papa? It is, unless your mother has something to say. Mama secured her needle and thread in a pincushion. Leonard, before you join your friends, I want you to help Ethel carry water and heat it for baths tonight. She placed her new pitcher on the table. Milton, she said, it's such a lovely evening that I suggest we take a walk along Buckle Creek. Our helpers will be here to take care of bath preparations. The two of them left, and we watched as they held hands and followed the path down the hill. Well, I'll be darned, Lennon said. It's about time they leave work behind and enjoy the outdoors together. We all worked at top speed to pump the water and light the fire. When the blazes were well started, Leonard dropped a slingshot and his dime novel, Badland Bandits, into the flames. I saw you do that, I said. It's this way, Esther. I'll have no more use for either one of them. With the new mitt on his hand, he hurried out the door. Ethel asked us if we would like to watch the ball game. Rosie and I took our teddy bears with us, and with a blanket to sit on, we three followed the well-worn path from our house to the playing field behind Two Bears' log cabin. Snowy went too. We didn't need to worry about rattlesnakes when he was with us. The game was exciting. Once, when Two Bears made a home run, Snowy ran after the ball and took it back to him. Everybody laughed and cheered. During the sixth inning, Mama and Papa surprised us by coming to watch the game. They sat on the ground like the others. When Leonard's team won, we cheered and Snowy barked. Our family walked home together. Papa said, Look at that sky, would you? Mother Nature has favored us with another one of her beautiful sunsets. Leonard took Mama's arm, and I predict that this mother will soon favor us with a beautiful supper. You're wrong, son. Since today was my birthday, Your father has promised to try his hand in the kitchen." We all groaned. Ethel said, "Papa, I'll help. I've already baked the cake." Rosie began to sing "Happy Birthday," and we all joined in, with Papa's voice being the loudest, and Leonard's changing pitch at the very end. Mama smiled and responded with her one Dakota word, "Lila Wasting." Rosie and I exchanged glances. It was time we taught Mama more Dakota words. Very good, Lila Wasting, though it fit in well on many occasions, was definitely only a beginning. A poem by Esther Donnelly. Churning butter. We sing to the rhythm of the dasher within its prison splatters in the crock, and we listen most intently to the flip, flip, flop. Mama rests her muscles while we children take a turn, keeping up the rhythm of the dasher in the churn. Our arms are getting weary, our patience growing thin, when at last we hear the signal of the changing sounds within. The cream has separated. We children start to cheer. We dance about the kitchen, singing out, "The butter's here." Mama gets a paddle, a strainer and a dish, then lifts the golden globules like a netter dipping fish. "Bring cups and fetch the cookies," Mama says when she is done, "for there's buttermilk aplenty. Time we workers have some fun." Now a second poem, How Mousie Changed His Colors. A mouse ran up a sunbeam just for the fun of it. His little heart went bump, 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 and stuttered just a bit. He hopped upon a drifting cloud that sailed across the blue and took a fluffy cotton seat to contemplate the view. "Oh, this is fun," he shouted out in tones so high and squeaky they poked a hole right through the crowd, and it began a-leaking. The rain fell down in buckets. The lightning flashed and snapped. "Help! Help! Please help!" the mousie cried until his voice was cracked. He curled his tail around his legs and closed his beady eyes. He stuffed some cotton in his ears, and then came a surprise. His cozy seat deflated, and he began to roll along a pretty rainbow slide into a pot of gold. It was all so surprising. He had an awful fright. His hair, that once was charcoal gray, became a snowy white. And one more poem, Snow Alice. Aged Snow Alice, woman of mystery, lives all alone at the foot of the hill, never appears when the weather is pleasant, stays behind curtains pulled down to the sill. When winter snowstorms come to our village, I see Snow Alice dressed in her shawl, overshoes flapping, head and face covered, shuffling along at a hesitant crawl. Pass-byers shun her. No one defends her when taunting schoolboys let out from class call out, "Snow Alice, where are you going? Better speak up, or we won't let you pass." Snow Alice, lady of mystery, what were your yesterdays? Do you recall the little red schoolhouse, hay rides in the summer, dancing with beaux at the harvest moon ball? Snow Alice, woman of mystery, why is your chimney quiet today? There's no smoke plume curling above it, telling your neighbors that you are okay. Have you departed, lady of mystery, to other lands where your spirit is free, where loving saints will be waiting to welcome uncommon people like you and like me?
Hey!